Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jay Mornett. I'm joined now by John Miller and Roger Gold, representing the American Cancer Society. So welcome to the set.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super glad to have you guys with us. John, we're going to start with you. Give us a little bit about the American Cancer Society.
Okay. Well, as you know, the American Cancer Society has been around for over 100 years, and everybody knows us for our research and supporting the research. However, we also offer education, advocacy, and services out in the community, free services for people going through cancer, as well as our 800 number that people can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What we're really trying to do is create a world free from the pain and suffering of cancer.
And we sure hope you accomplish that mission.
So do we. We want to be put out of business.
We'd like that too. That would be great.
Yes, it would.
John, you've got an exciting initiative, and I love the name of this, Real Men Wear Pink. So what is that? Talk about that.
Well, it came out of one of our other divisions, and what we found out is that men felt like they were out of place at some of our breast cancer events, our Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. They didn't know where they really fit in. And they started this initiative called Real Men Wear Pink, and we have high-profile men in the community like Roger that wear pink throughout the entire month of October. They help fundraise, and they put everything out on social media to say, hey, we're here and we're supporting this initiative and the fight against breast cancer.
I think that's lovely. I think that's great. And Roger, you look wonderful in pink.
Well, thank you.
Yes. So talk a little bit about why you got involved in this initiative.
Well, it really hits near and dear at home. You know, I had a sister who passed away from breast cancer, watched her suffer through a lot of years, actually had, removed both breasts, and still, did not catch it in time. And so I remember, what really moved me to action was I went and visited her. She was bedridden, but you would never know anything was wrong or anything else. And I had flown home, because she lives back in Pennsylvania at the time, and she had passed away the week later. And so it was just very instrumental that I had to get involved and start making a change.
I'm sorry for your loss,
Yeah,
and I know that feeling personally. Why is it so important to you that men get involved? Because obviously it's a topic as a woman, it's a topic we often have.
Absolutely.
Why is it important that men get involved?
One, to support all the women in the world. I mean, without the women, where would we be?
Where would you be?
We wouldn't even be here, So absolutely we had to get in behind the cause. But on two, just alone this year, 2,600 men will get diagnosed with breast cancer this year alone. And then another 440 people are expected to pass away, men pass away this year.
I think that's an important point, because I think we always think of it as a female issue, but it does impact men on both sides of that. It impacts them personally, and then it impacts them by association. Yeah, those are some pretty staggering statistics.
Yeah, it's not just something for one side of the sex spectrum. It is happening to everybody, and whatever we can do to eradicate this disease would be critical.
John, how can men get involved? What can they do? How can they get involved in this initiative with you?
Well, if they want to contact us through our website, they can call us, talk to us if they want to be one of our Real Men ambassadors. There's a total of 18 right now, so we still have some room.
Okay.
There's a website that they'll be on, and we'd love to have them. Otherwise, they can go to the website and support Roger and our other Real Men that are on there as well. And they can come out to our Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event on October 16th at Cantini to enjoy the festivities and see our Real Men there.
Okay, so I like this term ambassador, because that sort of has a really positive connotation in terms of sharing the word. Talk a little bit about that role for you.
In regards to, really getting behind a cause, you hear about this all the time, and it impacts, I believe the statistic through 2016, 2.8 million people have been affected by breast cancer. So to really be taking a lead and a stand and really helping unite the world, and more importantly, Illinois here, and get focused behind a cause that we can actually continue to come up with research and eradicate this disease. Because like I said, it impacts so many people, and everybody that I talk to knows somebody that has affected them.
And do you find because obviously October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, do you find wearing the pink, does that automatically start some conversations? Because, you know, not so many men do wear pink.
Right.
So does that start conversations for you?
It definitely does, the pins and things like that, you know. So I've definitely, it's been a cause that I've been behind for a long time, and, you know, so I do wear color on a regular basis, but definitely wearing pink every single day, it's got people questioning and asking, okay, what's going on? So,
and that's an important thing, isn't it? Because part of the whole prevention thing is making sure that people are talking about it and thinking about it and making sure that they take some of those appropriate steps.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just getting the conversation going. And it's such a quick subject starter to get people talking about it, because again, it's impacted them in some way or fashion throughout the years.
Okay. John, what are some of the other ways viewers can get involved with the American Cancer Society?
There are so many ways that they can get involved. This is really a volunteer-run organization and staff-supported. So to be a volunteer for the organization, there's so many ways they can do it. They can become a road to recovery driver. They can go to one of our events. They can start an event. Really, we're looking for people, and we do a whole orientation for volunteers on everything that we have, what we can offer, and put them in a position that they can help in any way that they can.
Okay, so it really, I don't have to have some specific skills. I mean, there's lots of avenues that I could be useful.
There's everything from someone who's the chairman of the board all the way down to somebody who wants to do an episodic volunteer. They want to come in and just do folding papers for us for a day.
Okay.
There's everything from one end to the other.
And you have a lot of kids, I know, because my kids have participated heavily in the Relay for Life. You have a lot of young people that you find getting involved in this.
We do. As a matter of fact, we have a brand new event coming up based off of this same month at Wheaton North and Wheaton South High School, called Real Teens Wear Pink. And that was not my idea. My daughter heard about this, and it was actually her idea. And so they're starting that. But they also have teen relays, and it's really great to get the kids involved as well.
Yeah, I think this next generation, they're very philanthropic minded.
Absolutely.
They're very quick to want to take action. So I think that's really a wonderful thing. Roger, as we close out, what would you say to our viewers? What would be your call for them?
You know, again, it's all about awareness and getting out and participating in the events that are occurring. Reach out to, you know, the Cancer Society, find out how they can get involved. And again, this is something that with enough force, enough people, we absolutely can take care of this disease once and for all. John, any final thoughts on that?
We are always here for you, 24 hours a day. I have to give the plug, 800-ACS-2345. Call anytime, day or night. We're there for you. And I want to just point out, because I think there's something that oftentimes people forget, that 800 number, no matter what the question is, right? No matter what the question is, whether you're a cancer patient, whether you're a friend of somebody, whether you're doing a school report, we're there with cancer information specialists. You're not going to get a recording saying press 1 for prostate cancer or 2 for breast cancer. We are there. They will spend as much time with you as they want. It's the most amazing service I've ever seen, and I'm an unapologetic promoter of that number. Yeah, so, I think that's really important, because I think in today's tech world, you know, we are used to, we never speak to a real person, and I think the fact that you have that staffed and there's people who are experts on the other end of the line just to kind of talk, it's a scary thing. Very much so I think having that is absolutely wonderful, a great service that you offer. Yeah. And I do hope that you don't have to keep coming back. I hope that we're going to put you out of business. I hope so too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. If you would like to find out more about the Real Men Wear Pink Initiative and the American Cancer Society, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back.